Yeah, dear colleagues, hello again. I welcome you on our second day of English Coaching Week. So it's my pleasure to have you all and to talk about best resources which can help you to practice English, with interest and more effectively. Now I would like to introduce again simple rules. So on this slide on the screen, you should see our simple rules. So I like the first one. Just relax and make yourself comfortable. You can drink coffee, tea, feel relaxed on your armchair. Just be like at home with your friends. We are colleagues and we are friends. So if you don't understand something, it's not a big deal. Just don't worry about it and concentrate on words you understand, because the main idea is what's important. So just practice English and don't think about mistakes. Forget about mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's natural process to practice any foreign language. Of course, everyone's level is different. So now we have 19 people here, and I'm sure your English is different. That's why please choose one comfortable form of participation in our meeting today. So you have some options described on the screen. So you can listen and speak with voice. I personally prefer this option because it's the most active one. You can listen and write in our chat box, or you can just listen if you're not sure about your English. So please write in our chat box what option you prefer today. Just write 1, 2, or 3. Colleagues, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we have all numbers 1, 2, 3. It's great. So I hope you like all these options and you can choose. And of course, if it suits you, please use video. I want to see you and I want to make our session more interactive, more active, and with more communication. Okay, so you have our simple rules. I think they're easy and simple to follow. And so let's get acquainted. So I don't want to repeat all information about myself. I think some of you knows me, so you have all important information on the screen. So just write in our chat where you are from, where you live, city, country, and maybe if you have any questions to me, you're welcome to ask them using voice or just in our chat box. Maybe some of you see me for the first time. You're welcome to ask me any questions you have before we start our second day. So we have Germany, Augsburg, St. Petersburg, Moscow, Kiev. Okay. Moscow. Okay, colleagues, any questions? Okay, no questions. Then maybe I would like to start with my question. So for you, you can answer using voice, so audio, or just write in our chat. How long have you been studying English? Maybe how many years, months? Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. And of course, what's your progress? So for example, 10 years and my progress is I'm happy, I'm not happy, I can speak English fluently, I still have some problems. Okay, how long and your progress, how you find your progress about English. Okay, so Natalia, from me, childhood, Tatiana since 2003, all my life. 1.5 years, I'm almost upper intermediate and I'm happy. Great, Evgenia. So Natalia, not so good. Okay. Anybody else? About how, so you can use voice, so you can use just microphone, yeah? Okay, Marina, 2000, almost fluent. Okay, today nobody wants to use microphone. Okay, don't be so shy, yeah? Just use it and practice talking if it's more comfortable for you. Okay.
I can use.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm speaking more than 20 years now, English.
Okay, 30 years. Okay, good.
No,
And
20 years.
20 years. And are you happy with your progress about English?
Thank you.
Okay. So, colleagues, what do you think about this question? Do you like it? How long have you been studying English? So I don't like something about this question. What do you think? What exactly I don't like? So we are coaches. That's why maybe our coaching knowledge can help us. So one word I don't like. What do you think? What word I don't like?
Hey, Dmitry. Hey,
Yeah.
it's probably studying. So maybe it would be better not studying, but how long have you been using English?
Okay, thank you. Using, right, you got it. I don't like the word studying, learning. So, and I prepared for you the next slide. Okay, what to do? Not everybody is happy with progress about English. Many years, school, university. So I have an easy recipe for that. Stop learning English. Just fall in love with this language and enjoy practicing it every day. So some of you who attended opening of our week yesterday, so we mentioned several times this idea, how to fall in love with the language. So, and how, if you don't know, just work with your coach. I hope everybody has a coach. We need to have a coach when we are coaches, if we are coaches, or just join our English-speaking coaching community. So, and you'll get a lot of information how to fall in love with English, what to do, how to make progress and be happy and do coaching in English. So, and you know, from my experience working with coaches, so I've been working as a teacher, English, German and Spanish teacher for 10 years already, no, 15 years almost. So, and with coaches, I've been working for 2 years. And you know, I have been thinking, what can I recommend? And one of ideas I personally like a lot, it's about 5-minute everyday habit. So you can see it on your screen. So just plan for every day 5 minutes English. You can choose activity you like, maybe watching some funny videos on YouTube, maybe chatting with some friends in English, maybe to read your favorite book or just read a book. Okay, choose something you can do just 5 minutes, you know, and you can, it's some sort of a trick for your mind, for your brain, because some people tell me, oh, I don't have 1 hour every day for English. Okay, just 5 minutes, maybe during your breakfast, you can drink coffee and do something connected with English. And sometimes, or very often, you can get engaged and you spend more time practicing English. So just establish and implement this easy rule, 5-minute everyday habit, and maybe you can spend more time practicing and enjoying English. So what do you think about this? Okay, maybe I can ask you a question. Okay, how often do you enjoy and practice English? Just give me a number, maybe once a week, every day, every second day. And what do you think about this exercise, just mindset, 5-minute English? So, Tatiana, I'm fully agreed every minute. Okay, Natalia, once a week. Katya, every day. So, colleagues, don't forget, you can use microphone. Okay,
Yes.
Can I say something?
Just feel free and comment. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Marina. I would like to share my information that I like to use my English every day talking to my friends all over the world. It's really very helpful to improve your pronunciation, to improve your understanding of other pronunciation from other countries and other people. Well, it's very interesting.
Okay, good. So every day, yeah? You do it every day, right? Okay, so colleagues, please share your opinion about that in our chat or with microphone.
Okay, so can I use microphone already? Yes.
Of course, everybody can
Hello.
use. Yeah.
Yes. Hello. My name is Evgenia. I try to find foreigners for speaking. I know one website. It is Interpals. It was your advice, Dmitry. Thank you. And I try to find foreigners and speak every day with someone.
And speak every day. Okay, using Interpol. Yeah.
Yes, it is the best way for me because speaking it is my enjoying.
So you enjoy speaking. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Good. Okay. So somebody else. So Natalia is writing, but every day during me driving a car, I talk with myself in English. Okay, so Esther, I'm going to talk about Interpals in 2 minutes. So you're going to see this platform on your screen.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, so Natalia, it's great to talk with yourself. Yeah, it's a good idea. Or you just can think in English and tell. So, and think, reflect how was your day and do it with yourself. Yeah. Okay, so Любовь Шведчикова, every day. Okay, so colleagues, if you don't have this habit, if you don't have it yet, please implement it. Just establish in your daily routine 5 minutes for English. Choose the best time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's before you go to bed. So maybe it's the best time for you to be effective and productive, and just do it. Yeah. Okay, and before I present you my favorite resources and activities to learn and practice English, so I have one more question for you. What are your 3 favorite free time activities? Okay, not connected with English. Just think about your daily routines, think about your weekends, about your holiday, and choose the 3 best free time activities. And write them in our chat box or just use microphone to share it with us.
Sorry, Dmitry, which activities do you really mean?
Free time activities. If you have free time, what do you like to do? So you are on holiday, maybe you have a weekend, you have a free weekend. So your favorite free time activities. Top 3. Okay, so Katya, traveling.
Shall I answer?
Yeah, okay, you're welcome.
Yoga and watch a movie at cinema and to go to beach. That's my favorite activities.
Okay, Arisa, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
So in our chat, we have traveling, internet browsing, cinema, physical activity, singing, dancing, traveling, visiting interest places, reading, sport, spend time with children, traveling, reading, meeting with friends, spa, riding bike, hang out with friends, dancing, reading movies. Okay, so you see, you have a lot of things in common. So, you know what I like to do with my new students? So I ask them to make a list of 3, maybe 5, 7 hobbies or free time activities. And then I give time to think, how can you connect your hobbies with English? Because if you love something, you can do it in English and you can fall in love with English this way. To do something in English, so using or doing your hobbies, your favorite free time activities. So, and now, please think, having in your mind your favorite free time activities. What can be your favorite resource or activity to practice English? Maybe you are already doing that, or maybe you can find connection between your hobbies, free time activities with English. Okay, what can be the best resource for you to enjoy English? So, Alena, I read in English, travel abroad. Natalia, tell a story. Okay. Natalia, what do you mean by that? Tell a story. Maybe you can give some more details about tell a story.
I mean, it's my own method to study English with my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
My teacher from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
She's Anglophone, and my lovely method to tell her my life story. For example, what happened during the week between our lessons, and during this story, I try to remember some words, to practice some grammars, and use my vocabulary in phone and books. And she catches my mistakes and writes in Skype.
Okay.
To repeat me during the lessons. I'm so sorry for my mistakes. I'm a teacher. It's so awful for me to make mistakes. I'm a teacher of Russian language. You understand me?
Okay, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why, but Russian people are afraid of making mistakes. So just love making mistakes. So I love making mistakes. I can make mistakes too. Just enjoy, relax, and forget about them. Yeah, Natalia? Maybe it's
so
my
much.
recommendation for you. Huh?
Try.
It's not so easy, but in fact, what really matters is communicate with people, I think. Yeah. So we have some ideas in our chat. So reading books, listening during running, watch movies in English, traveling abroad, meeting foreigners, singing songs in English. Thank you, colleagues. And maybe, so when we're talking about online resources, maybe your favorite program, maybe your favorite website or resource. What's your favorite online resource to practice English in any way? Talking, reading, or watching. If somebody asked you, please recommend me resource number one, how to practice English with interest, with fun and enjoying, what would you recommend? Just one thing.
That's to watch movie.
To watch movie? Okay.
Yeah, without subtitle,
Without subtitles. Okay.
Yeah, especially here, for example, in Dubai, if I will go to cinema, its subtitle is in Arabic. So anyway, I cannot read Arabic.
So you can speak Arabic.
I can speak Arabic, but I don't write and read. So it's good for me to watch in cinema, the movies.
Okay.
And the second maybe is, for example, America Got Talent. These programs in English, so it's language a lot they are using. So it's also a best option for me.
Okay. Who else would like to tell about favorite resource, online resource to practice English? So in chat, we have some options. So Netflix, great. Interpals, TED's videos, news from ICF Global, TED Talks. Okay, good. So now it's my pleasure to present you my favorite activities or resources to enjoy and practice English. Okay, let's start. Okay, I have two groups. So I divided all resources in two big groups. So the first one is to practice general English. So it can be useful for everybody. And the second group, it's the next slide, it's more for coaches. Yeah, some resources you can use and improve your coaching English. Yeah, let's start with the first slide. Now I'm going just to mention them and I'm going to show you So using internet, all these are wonderful resources. So it's Puzzle English, Interpals, YouTube, different podcasts, for example, on your smartphone. So audiobooks or just books, for example, on Amazon using Kindle reading program. So, and here I have some options about books. Colleagues, what resources are you using from these ones? Okay, just write numbers, 1, 4, 5. So here you have 5. These are my favorite resources. Of course, we have more. There are more resources to practice English. Okay, Женя, englishfilms.com. Okay. So, Женя, it's another resource. It's not Puzzle English, right? You mean another resource. Yeah? Evgenia? So you can switch on microphone. Okay. So you wrote englishfilms.com. It's Puzzle English or it's another resource? Женя, can you hear me?
1 minute. Do you mean me?
So you wrote Evgenia Sazonova, right? englishfilms.com. Yes, it's you. Okay,
1 minute.
Okay, so never mind. Okay, 3, 4, 5, nothing yet. 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. I use Kindle. Okay, colleagues, let's go through all these resources. I'm going to show you. Okay, Puzzle English. So please put a plus if you're using Puzzle English. If you know about this resource online platform and you're using it. Just put a plus or minus if you don't use it. So I have minus, minus, minus. Okay. Okay, Evgenia Sazonova plus. Okay. Женя, it's you, right? Yeah. Okay, minus. Okay, I'm going to show you this platform. I personally like it. If you like watching films and you can go to the cinema every day, so you can use it. So I'm going to send you all materials or slides or links, don't worry. Now just focus what you're seeing on the screen. So puzzle movies or puzzle English, here you have different options. So you can have basic program, it's called Puzzle English. You can have puzzle movies. I personally like puzzle movies. So here you can have your vocabulary, you can train words. Okay, a lot of interesting things to do here. Please, if you have time, just explore this resource. Now I would like only to show you puzzle movies. Yeah, it's one of the products on this website. So puzzle movies. So you have a lot of film series, cartoons. You can see, yeah? So 491 series, 1,928 films, and 173 cartoons. And every week, so new films and series are added to this platform. Okay, let's take, I don't know, I can show you. Okay, let's take series, for example. I just want to show you some options you can do. So, for example, you want to watch Sherlock Holmes, yeah, Sherlock. So, okay, let's have the first episode. So my internet is a little bit slow, sorry for that. Okay, so, you know, first, you have a list of new words. Yeah, before you start to watch this episode, you have words and expressions. Then you have video explanations of some new words. Maybe you don't know them. Please start with it. And then you can enjoy watching this series. So you can use English, Russian subtitles. You can switch them off. But if you watch, for example, I watch without subtitles. So, for example, no subtitles. Yeah?
So this is obviously I can.
And then, okay, so a new word for me. I can put on break, yeah? So, and you have it. You have all phrases. You can read them and you can write down, you know, these words. It's very comfortable. And if you use subtitles, and for example, you don't know one word, for example, obviously, you can click on it and you can add in your dictionary, yeah? So you have pronunciation and you can add into your dictionary. It's great. So, and then you can work with words. And of course, maybe we have some coaches who have basic level of English, yeah, or beginners. So you can slow down the space. So, for example, twice or 3 times. It means it will be slower and you can understand better. Yeah? Okay, a lot of useful options to use here. And of course, you can read some comments. Yeah, some comments, maybe they can help you. And you can work with vocabulary. So your vocabulary. What I find great about vocabulary, for example, now I have added this word for you, obviously. And you can have pronunciation. And you have a lot of video examples from different series, not only one video example. So you can see how this word is used in real English. It's great. And then you can work with these words. For example, тренировка слов. You can use it and you can repeat words doing different exercises. Okay, I think it's great. So it's one of my favorite resources when I just want to watch a film. You know, I'm tired on the weekend, or if I don't know, if I'm flying, for example, if I'm at the airport, I choose one film and I watch it. Yeah. So using puzzle movies. Okay. Good, colleagues. So it's the first resource. Let's go. Okay, do you have any questions? Of course, you're welcome to ask some questions.
There is any payment for that?
So you have some free options, and in general, you should pay, but okay, I think the basic price is 2,000 rubles for 1 year. For 1 year, it's only 2,000 rubles. I think it's a low price to enjoy films every day during 1 year. Okay, so I think I paid 2,000 rubles and I can use puzzle movies, all this collection of films, you know?
Yeah, it's really fantastic.
It's fantastic. It's enjoyable, you know, it's enjoyable and it's real English. You know, the best way to remember real English is to watch series. So I personally don't like series, but sometimes I watch them, you know, just refresh some phrases or to get some new phrases, you know. Okay, let's go to, I need to look at my presentation. So Interpals, okay. So on the second place is Interpals. So give me a sec, I'm going to show you. Okay, Interpals, you know, it's like platform like Facebook. So you have your page. So I have created this page, I think 7 years ago or 5 years ago. I wasn't a coach yet. Yeah, it was maybe in 2010 or 12. So, and now maybe some of you know that I'm learning Portuguese. So, and I'm meeting people to practice my Portuguese, you know. Of course, everybody can write to you, and there are different purposes of such people. So I recommend you to choose language exchange, yeah, language exchange. You should click on it and just to choose to have some criteria. So, for example, you can write, I speak Russian, I'm learning English, or whatever language you're learning now. And then you can have more options. You can choose male or female, age, looking for. Okay, some people are looking for relationship, for romance, flirting, it can be. Or just, so as for me, I always choose language exchange and friendship. You know, maybe some of you know that in March, I'm going to Cuba and Mexico. So, and 2 months ago, I met some people from Mexico and Cuba, thanks to this platform. And they are going to show me cities, just to be with me, just to show the best cities there. And I think it's a great opportunity, not only to practice your language, this language, but meet local people there. Yeah, not to have, you know, standard excursions for everybody. Yeah, Zhenya.
You know, I wanted to share also my experience with using of this site. I've met with one man just for practicing English, and this man could dances what I dance. It is salsa, bachata, and so on. And after 6 months, he went to Moscow to International Dance Festival, and we have met, offline with each other, and danced together. Yes, it was not on purpose. He planned it before. Just it is interesting experience that it is really work.
So, and it was by chance. So you met, and then you met in person, in live, in Moscow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's great. So, you know, I made a lot of friends using this platform. So in Spain, in Cuba, in Mexico, in Brazil, in Portugal. So if you want to make friends in all over the world and practice English or another language, you can use it. Yeah. So it's one of the wonderful resources to practice this language with natives. Yeah, or with other foreigners who speak English or whatever. Yeah. Okay, good. Colleagues, any questions? Maybe you have some questions about this platform, Interpals. Okay, it seems nobody has no questions. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to next resource, and it's just a second. Yeah, of course, it's YouTube. It's wonderful. So 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when I studied at Linguistic University, we didn't have YouTube, and now we have it, you know. And there are so many wonderful channels on YouTube. And my students who are here know that one of my favorite channels is a channel by English teacher called Alex. Yeah. Alex video. So, okay, I find him hilarious. He's a wonderful actor, so his videos are wonderful. Okay, not only his, but he's one of my favorites. So, okay, as you can see, his channel has a lot of hundreds of videos, yeah? And you can choose topics you are interested in, maybe grammar, maybe some topics, some vocabulary, maybe about sport, for example. Yeah, sport, autumn, I don't know, rain. Okay, for example, let's take English vocabulary for the fall. Yeah. So, first of all new words you can see behind him on the blackboard. It's wonderful. So you can listen to him several times, to write down all new words, to enjoy his English, his American, Canadian English. So, and then you have, just a second. Here you have transcript. It's wonderful. Everything he's talking or saying, you can see here. So it means if you didn't understand anything, you can read and use the dictionary to understand the meaning. Yeah, and there is a wonderful opportunity to go to use one link and to take a quiz. So to take a small test. So it has only 10 questions, and you can understand how well you know the material from this particular video. Yeah. So it's wonderful. It's recommendation number 1 for me, for you, to use his channels, to watch his videos, to read transcripts, to write down new words, and at the end, just to have this opportunity to check how well you know new words. For example, about fall vocabulary. Okay, good. Okay, please tell me who watches his videos, or maybe who watches other videos on YouTube, maybe by other English or American, British teachers, colleagues. I'm using this resource, this wonderful resource. Okay, I'm open our chat. So it's free. Is it free? Yes, it's free. It's about Interpals. Yeah, if it's about Interpals, it's free. So, okay, Tatiana, I used. Okay. Yeah, of course, on YouTube, you can find a lot of different channels. Just write English lessons, and you can find other channels too by other teachers. Please use them. It's a great opportunity and chance to improve your English, to take it to another level. Okay? So, next. What will be next? Okay, I like use Amazon and read books. Of course, the best way is to listen and to read audiobooks. In VKontakte, so on YouTube, you can find a lot of audiobooks in English, maybe adapted, not adapted. Just you can listen to them, then read the text, maybe work with vocabulary, work with new words, and then listen again. Yeah, so listen first time, then read, work with the text, and then just listen again. So, and you can see, so you will enjoy it, and it will help you to understand more, to work on listening, understanding. So as for Amazon, I can recommend you 2 books. Just a second. So I can recommend you 2 books. Okay. So the first one is Velocity. So my students know this book. This book is written by Marilyn Atkinson, who studied at Erickson College. You know her, and maybe you have seen her in person. So Marilyn Atkinson and her son, they wrote this book. It's called Velocity. So it's how to use coaching. How can it help you to improve your English? How to learn any language quickly, fast, enjoying, and with fun. So if you haven't read this book, I highly recommend you to go to Amazon to buy it. It's not so expensive, yeah. So, and enjoy reading it, yeah. So, and one more thing I can recommend you on Amazon, it's my small book. So I wrote it, maybe, I don't remember, in 2014. So I have taken only my first course in coaching, and I decided, yes, why not, to write a book in English for all people in all over the world, how people can learn any language using some coaching principles. So if you like it, you can read my book too. Yeah, so it's called Effective and Easy Start to Language Mastery. So my 10 best tips on how to start learning any foreign language the right way. So, and of course, I forgot to mention that you can look inside. So it's a wonderful feature. You don't need to pay for the book. You can read for free some pages, yeah? So you can read, you can see table of contents. So these tips I'm giving to all people. So, and you can read, here you can read introduction, you can read my personal story, how I started to learn languages, and then a little bit about coaching. So, yeah, just read this first free fragment, extract. If you like it, you can buy it, and I'm sure it will help you. You can do some exercises or answer some questions from this book, and it will help you. So my recommendations, 2 books on Amazon, not only my book and Velocity. You can find a lot of different books there. And not only about how to learn languages, about coaching, for example. Yeah? So I see that we have some messages in our chat. So, okay, cool. You write name of book. You write name of book. Yeah. Could you write name of book? People ask. Okay. So, colleagues, I'm going to send you all slides. Now, please just relax and just listen, yeah, and participate in our conversation. You're going to get all information, all links, and all titles. Don't worry. Okay, colleagues, please tell me who uses or who is using, who reads books from Amazon, for example. Put a plus if you do it, and put a minus if you don't do it. Okay, Elena, I do, but paper copies. Of course, paper books are more understandable or enjoyable to read. But sometimes it's difficult, it's challenging to buy books, and you can use electronic version. Okay, I see pluses, minuses. Okay, great. It's a question for colleagues who reads books on Amazon. What is your favorite book you have ever read on Amazon? Maybe you bought on Amazon, you downloaded it on Amazon, and you read it. Okay, just type the title of this book. Elena, tipping point. Okay, someone called Galaxy, sorry, I can see your name. I do, but not from Amazon. Of course, there are a lot of wonderful pages where you can buy the books. Natalia, is it possible to buy anything from Amazon in Russia? Yes, so you should register on this website, and yes, it's easy. So you can download books, electronic books, yeah, ebooks, Kindle ebooks. About buying paper books, it's possible too, but you need to wait, I think, for 2-3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. So it was the first group. It was the first group about basic, how to enjoy and improve your basic or general English. So let's go back to my presentation, to slides. Okay, colleagues. So what was interesting for you on this slide? So I've shown you some of my favorite resources. So tell me, what resource are you going to use maybe in the next days, maybe this week? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Puzzle English.
Okay.
Puzzle English.
Puzzle English. Okay. So what else, colleagues? Okay, Tatiana 1 and 2, Angelique Puzzle. Okay, YouTube and Puzzle English. Ekaterina number 1. Okay, good. Then let's move to the second group. So my favorite resources to practice coaching or professional English. Okay, here you can see some of my favorite ways to do it. So yesterday, I think Anna Lebedeva, yeah, she talked about this program, peer coaching. So number 1 and 2, it's for people who are ICF members. If you are ICF member, you can use it. So you can do peer coaching program. It means, so you have a partner and you just do coaching in English, having your coachee and your coach. So during 3 months, yeah. So you can have 6 sessions, 8 sessions, coaching sessions in English with different people from ICF Global, from different countries. It's wonderful. So, and you can train. So you should pay. I don't remember how much. It's not so expensive, but you can train your coaching skills in English. I think it's better if I will show you. Yeah, give me a second. So I will show you on the internet. It will be better. Okay, so the first one, peer coaching. Peer coaching. So here you can find information. I'm going to send you the link of this page. So you can do it in several languages. If you want to practice French, German, Italian, Spanish, you're welcome. So not only English, you see. English, French, German, Italian, Spanish. So I personally practice only English. It was 2 years ago when I became ICF member. So I got the first certification level, ACC. I decided to practice my English skills in coaching. So I did 2 or 3 rounds in 2015. So I did it in English. So, but you can choose different languages. If you speak French, German, Italian, Spanish, you're welcome to have a practice with your colleagues. So it's wonderful. It's not expensive. And it's really good because you have opportunity to do it with certified coaches or ICF member coaches. Yeah. So next opportunity. It's again, it's delivered by ICF Global. It's called Communities of Practice. So there are some community practice. Here you can see different areas of coaching. For example, career coaching, coaching and human capital community of practice, coaching science, ethics, executive and leadership, governmental coaching, health, wellness coaching, internal coaching, life vision, team and work. So if you are an ICF member, you can join as many communities practice as you like. You can join all of them. And as a rule, they have one meeting every month. So it's in the form of webinar, maybe using Zoom or other platform. So you meet with your colleagues and you discuss something connected with the general topic. For example, about ethics in coaching or about leadership coaching or maybe health coaching. So it's great. It's great. It's additional practice for you and you can improve your coaching skills. You can get some new information about coaching and grow with your colleagues. Okay. Colleagues, if you have any questions, please let me know. So Natalia, I use Headway Coach Circle thanks to your conference. Yes, Natalia. Okay, it's another opportunity, Headway Coaching Circle. So it's delivered not by the ICF and it's free. You can use it. Yes, Headway Coaching Circle. Colleagues, if you don't know that, you can just write on Google it, Headway Coaching Circle. It's free, but the idea is the same. The same idea is to practice with your colleagues. Okay. So the next resource is by Chicago Charter Chapter by ICF, but it's free for everybody. So if you want to improve your understanding of coaching competencies, you know, ICF coaching has 11 competencies. So you can listen to podcasts, yeah? So active listening, power of questioning, so about different topics, about different competencies, yeah? So, and it's free. You can go there, you can click, and you can listen to it. Just let's wait. So my internet is slow today. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah. You can listen to it or you can download it. So you can download all audios. It's in audio format. But if your goal is to get certified by ICF and you want to improve your English and you can understand English, please, you're welcome to go to this web page and just listen to all these podcasts, audio podcasts, yeah? It's many, 2014, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so, okay, next one is, 3 months ago, or maybe 4 months ago, I found on the internet the website of Carly Anderson. So she's MCC coach, master certified coach, and she has a wonderful blog. She shares her experience working with coaches, how to improve your coaching. So it's just short articles, yeah? Short and interesting articles. For example, the last one is exploring client behaviors. So you have, okay, some information. Maybe it's not so short, but she usually has short articles. Yeah, you can read it and you can take something for you, for your coaching. Yeah, so I highly recommend you to use these articles if you understand English and if you want to make your coaching better and more effective for your clients. Maybe your goal is to get certified to level PCC or MCC. You're welcome. And you know what I find interesting? So she combines not only theory, she gives a lot of practice examples or examples from her practice using some markers and competencies. Yeah. So she explains how competencies, markers, PCC markers, if you know what is it, how they work in real life, in real coaching situations, in real coaching conversations. So if it's your growth area, so it's a wonderful resource for you. Okay. And maybe one more thing, Coursera. Who knows Coursera? And who has ever taken any courses by Coursera? Please put a plus if you did, and put a minus if you have never done it. Okay, we have a lot of pluses. Okay, a few minuses. Okay, so Coursera, you know, Coursera offers usually free courses. Sometimes you need to pay, for example, to get certification, to get diploma, but as a rule, free courses. And there are some courses about coaching, for example, as you can see, coaching skills for managers, managing as a coach, conversations that inspire, coaching, learning, leadership, and change. Of course, Coursera has not only coaching courses, different courses on psychology, leadership, maybe learning languages as well. Please use it. It's a wonderful resource to get some knowledge and to practice your English. Okay, maybe somebody of you who has taken some courses, could you share with us your experience, your impressions about that? Maybe using microphone. Maybe what was the course you have taken and how much you like it or you didn't like it at all?
Colleagues, I try to use one of the course from Coursera. It named about negotiations. But it was very hard for me because I have no time at that time. And but today, I think it will be a good way for me to study English.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend for you because Coursera has the same rule, the same method like in puzzle. For example, with translation, all texts for you, but without Russian, if it from Harvard, for example. And you can listen, you can read at the same time, and can repeat and step by step from little course. It's not very long course. For example, about 1 or 2 months. It's good idea because we can tide from this course. It's very hard for people who live very fast today. And I recommend about negotiation. It's useful for coaches. Thank you for listening, for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience. Okay. Anybody else? Just some words about a course you have taken on Coursera. And maybe some things you find the most valuable on this resource.
Dmitry and colleagues, I took a meditational course in Coursera, but I must say that you should be a sustainable and disciplined, highly disciplined person in order to study in self-platforms as Coursera, because you need to do these attempts every day or every week. And if you are, for example, lazy or you're attracted by some other things, then probably you won't succeed. So, yeah.
So, Esther, and what about your English? How did it influence your English?
I can say that I can understand everything, what the lecturers say, but I'm not sure it is improving by Coursera. But I can say that it's a nice way to study. probably, but maybe you would stay at the same level. As
Okay.
I suppose. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe some other colleagues have other ideas. I don't know.
Yeah. So, it depends, of course. If you love psychology, so you can use some courses about psychology, you can watch videos, and you can read transcripts. It's wonderful. And write down words, maybe some phrases. If your psychological English is not so good, it depends, of course, on your level, on your professional level of English. Okay. Thank you, Esther. So, Elena, Creative Mind course, it was very useful, but you need to be very committed to complete any course here, to do tasks in time. Of course, like Esther said, so you should be disciplined. It doesn't matter, so Coursera, not Coursera, yeah? If you set a goal to improve your English or just to study, coaching or something like that, so you need discipline and do it, okay? Of course, you need discipline. But if you like the topic, if you're interested in the topic of this course, I think it's more enjoyable to do it. And of course, it will positively influence your English, yeah, because it's about practicing, okay? And so I forgot to mention podcasts, yeah, so it's in my first group, podcasts on smartphone. Okay, colleagues, who uses podcasts? This program, this application program called Podcast. So I have an iPhone, I have it, and I suppose all Android phones have the same application. Okay, what's your experience about that? Please share with voice or just in our chat box. Okay, plus if you use it, and what you like about it. Okay, Katya, I use in Russian. Okay, Svetlana London, no. Okay, so if you don't know, I can show you. So you can download this application. Maybe it will be not so good to show because here I have my phone. So this application called Podcast. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, colleagues, Podcast here. This icon, Podcast. Yeah. So you can click on it. So and you can choose. So Poisk, you can click on Poisk, and then you can just write down, okay, psychology, coaching, English, and you can subscribe to it. And it's just short audio or video episodes. Okay, Zhenya, it's like TED and BBC Learning. Yeah, so it's a series, it's episodes, audio or video programs. For example, if you use public transport, if you go by metro, and if you're waiting at the bank and you have your mobile phone, it's very comfortable just to go to podcasting to find something interesting and listen to. So I usually listen to podcasts when I'm on the way somewhere. I don't know, if I'm going by bus, by metro, if I need to wait, if I have to wait at the bank, I don't know. So, and it's great. So you can find a lot of useful programs in English, in Russian, and you can improve your English as well. Yeah? Maybe it's a good way not to have special time for English. So you remember this 5-minute everyday habit. Maybe you can have 5 minutes going somewhere and listening to podcasts. Really, it works. And not every day you need time, extra time, special time for English. Okay, good. So I think in general, so I've told you about my favorite ways and resources to practice English. Yeah. So maybe you have something to recommend because we are learning together, we are growing together. Of course, I haven't mentioned all wonderful resources we have. We have tens or hundreds of wonderful online, offline resources. Okay, colleagues, please, if you have something to share with your colleagues, how to practice English, please, you're welcome. And if it's possible, just use microphone. Or you can use our chat box.
Dmitry, have you heard about Language Heroes Marathon?
No. Can you tell us more? It sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm still discovering what it is. It's probably, you have like 3 months and it's a marathon. So you have your tutor, but it's not a teacher. It's a person who motivates you in a daily basis, I can say. And then you have all these links and tasks, and you can learn whatever language you choose. It can be Chinese or English or whatever. And then you take a commitment to study some language 1 hour a day. And so everybody is motivating each other. So it sounds like personal growth and motivation and studying of international language in the same moment. I want to try it, but I'm not sure. Probably some of the colleagues who are here on call tried it or heard about it. I'm just wondering.
Okay, and it's a Russian program. Yeah.
Yes. One Russian girl invented it, and it is kind of huge, I can say.
Okay. If it's possible, could you share the link with us? Maybe now. Okay.
Yes, I will do it now.
Maybe it can be useful for somebody presenting here. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So we have some ideas in chat. So Natalia, BBC, British Council, Duolingo, Lingoleo. Okay, Lingoleo, yeah, it's a wonderful program application to use and learn English. Okay. Colleagues, please don't be shy. And if you have something which helps you to learn English, not to learn, yeah, to practice, enjoy it, you're welcome.
I would like to say some words, Dmitry. When I studied with you English for coaches, you recommended us professional Christian coaching today.
Yes, Tatiana.
Very useful. I listening to this every day, and I record sometimes. And yesterday, for example, I visited coaching cafe. They make it once a month, and it is very useful. And for English and for knowledge. Thank you very much.
Tatiana, yes, thank you for reminding me. Okay, colleagues, I forgot, so many wonderful resources. Give me a second. So I'm going to open this resource and tell some words about it. Yeah, it's a wonderful resource. Yeah, I discovered it maybe 1 year ago, and I like it. So just a second. So you can use this time now just to write and recommend something, to think what you can recommend. Okay, and share screen. Okay. So let's wait some seconds. Yeah, I hope you can see it. It's called Professional Christian Coaching Today. So 2 beautiful PCC coaches, so a woman and a man. Unfortunately, I don't remember their names, but I think it's not so important. So they are certified by the ICF. They both are PCC coaches, and they do weekly podcasts about coaching. So you can go to archive, and you can find a lot of programs, episodes, 107 episodes about coaching, different topics connected with coaching. Yeah. So just go through them and choose topics, pick topics you are interested in. And what I find the most interesting? For example, let's take episode 43, Coaching on Mindset. So you can listen to it and you can download transcript. It's wonderful. So just click on it and you have transcript, everything they are talking in this episode. Yeah. So coaching on mindset. You can read, you can write down new words. You can repeat these phrases or information. Okay, it's wonderful. So Tatiana, thank you about reminding me that. So I have it on my on my slide, but I skip it. Yeah, it's a wonderful resource, really. Okay. So, okay, colleagues, anything else you would like to recommend to share?
I can recommend. Hello again. I can recommend. It is easy resource. English films. Englishfilms.com. Oh, I forgot how it's in English. And it is just you can find some films what you like to watch in Russian, and you can watch these films with subtitles.
With subtitles, okay.
With subtitles, yes. And also it is not online resource. It is I told already about this. It is Native Speakers Cafe. It is offline resource for people who live in Moscow. Yes, this place for how is it? Has a special schedule, and you can choose the best variant for you. And go for practice with the native speakers. And it is not just for English. On this place, sometimes you can find native speakers in different languages. So it is good for speaking with foreigners.
Okay, great. So, Zhenya, I asked you, if you remember, you wrote English films, and I asked you, it's Puzzle English or not? So it's a different resource, yeah?
Yes, it is different resource. I can write in our chat.
Yeah, please do it. And if you don't mind, put a name of this cafe. Maybe for those who live in Moscow, it will be a great opportunity to enjoy free weekends and practice English. Okay?
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So, okay, anybody else?
I think I can recommend also. It is Internations. It is offline as well. And it exists in every country. In Moscow, for example, they meet, for example, once per month for professional meetings. And there are some other meetings like, let's go to the jazz bar, or let's go to dance somewhere. So it exists in different countries, mostly for top managers and HRs, but you can visit. I visited, for example, in France, in England, and in Vienna very often, in Austria. So it is a very good platform for practicing English, for sharing your experience, maybe to find also your clients for coaching. So it's very good. You can register there, and you can be a member, and they will send you links, and they will send you invitation for different events.
Okay, great. Katya, it sounds great. Could you share the link of this place with us?
Yeah, done.
In our chat box, okay? Thank you. Okay, good. Any other ideas how to enjoy practicing English? Okay, colleagues, I think we have today enough wonderful resources. So I'm going to send you these slides. You can use them, and you can try something new, okay? And it would be great if you let us know, maybe this week, or maybe on Sunday or on Saturday, when we have our last meetings. So what you have tried and what works for you, okay? Maybe some of resources listed on my presentation. Okay, good. We have several minutes left. Maybe one word about tomorrow. So tomorrow it will be day 3 of our English Coaching Week 2017, and we're going to play. Yeah, we're going to play to have a coaching game called Points of View. Okay, with my colleague Elena Bersneva. She is ACC coach, and she's going to conduct this coaching game for you. So please have a short request for this session. So it will be a coaching session, group coaching session. Please choose a real coaching request. Yeah, you have time. you have 24 hours, no, 23 hours to think about your real request. So, and we're going to play, and you're going to play, practice English, and solve your issue. Okay, Anna, please, Dmitry, could you also send us the list of the resources in a letter? Yeah, Anna, I have already told I'm going to send you all materials. Don't worry. You're going to get them via mail and on the page, Facebook page, English for Professional Coaches. Okay, so it's about tomorrow. And so, yeah, I think we can finish our second day. And I want to ask you, so what are you taking for you today? And your feedback, how useful was this meeting for you? Of course, I would prefer to hear you, but if it's not possible for some reasons, please use our chat box. Okay, nobody. Okay, nobody. No feedback. Please give me feedback. You know, it's important for me to support this project and to have some ideas for next year. Yeah? Okay, Angelica, thanks. All was wonderful and useful. Okay, variety of resources. Thank you so much. I take more bravery. Okay, thank you. Somebody else?
Yeah, it was really great. It's really wonderful and it's amazing. And you have very useful sources where we can learn more about coaching English. For me, it was very important.
Okay, which resource do you find more interesting? And you're eager to try maybe just after our meeting?
That's puzzles.
Puzzle English, okay.
Puzzle English, and you have given also the third one,
Interpals. Okay.
Yeah.
To meet people. To meet
yeah.
people from different countries. Interpals. Good.
Yeah. Interesting for me.
Thank you. Okay. Anybody else?
Me.
Yeah. So.
It is really so much resources. I don't know where can I find time for using all these resources. I like puzzles, English puzzles. Of course, it is very interesting resource. And if about what was useful, it is. Finally, I started to use microphone, so it is good practice, and I really advise for all participants to use microphone as often as you can, because it is really good practice, especially because it is public speaking also.
Yeah,
it's more difficult.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, but please feel free to use it. So we are here to practice English. And you know, I don't want to have standard webinars. Only one speaker is speaking and all other participants are just writing. No. So I want to have interactive sessions. Thank you, Zhenya, for mentioning that. And we're going to have 5 more meetings this week. Please use microphone and video. I think it's more enjoyable. Yeah, maybe you can be a little bit nervous, but anyway, just go out from your comfort zone and practice English. Okay, good. Anybody else?
Maybe I will follow the advice to try to use the voice. And I would like just, Dmitry, to say to you, thanks for the idea of such conference. Thank you for the energy and just for organization of such events. It really develops, inspires, and it really gives opportunities for making further steps in development, in studying languages, not only English. And yeah, thank you very much.
So, Katya, you're welcome. Yeah, not only for English. So it can be referred to any language you're learning now to any foreign languages. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, colleagues, we have 10 minutes and it's my recommendation. You can talk with us with voice and practice English. Yeah, for free. And have your colleagues supporting you.
Can I ask more a little bit?
Ask or add more. Add more, yeah? Or you want to ask me?
No, I won't tell. I won't tell more.
Okay, good.
I forgot about also one of my advice about learning. It is singing English songs. For me, it is really a best way because I can practice in English with pleasure when you're singing. So in this case, it is good to go to karaoke, English karaoke, for example, like one of advice.
Okay, thank you. Singing, yeah, singing songs. If you if you love singing, yeah, just use it. Yeah, you can read and translate transcripts of songs and just sing with your favorite groups, singers, etc. Great. Yeah, I think we have some messages in our chat. So thank you very much for such project. Thank you for sharing so many useful resources and recommendations. Very interesting, useful resources. Absolutely important and useful. Carly Anderson, I want to try. So Tatiana, please try it if you like it. Especially if you want to move to PCC level. For sure you will like it. So Alona, I plan to use YouTube and puzzles. Thank you and have a good day for everyone. Thank you for you. It's really useful to know about resources like Puzzle English and practice to hear. Yeah, if you remember, Anna Lebedeva yesterday told about Puzzle English. So Anna Lebedeva uses too. So of course, if we want to relax, just watch video and improve a little bit our English. We can do that, yeah, and enjoy it. Okay, so and maybe my last question. So we have 23 participants, okay, except me 22. Okay, please write in our chat how difficult was this meeting for you. I mean, English understanding. Maybe we have some coaches with beginners who have just started to learn English. Please, 10 easy. No, let's say, yeah, 1 easy and 10 very difficult. Please put a number. So 1, 1, 1, 1. It's great. Andrei 3. Okay. Natalia 1. Okay, wonderful. We have a lot of ones. No tens. It's great. It's great. Okay, colleagues. Then let's finish our meeting. So thank you for your feedback. If you have feedback, you can write to me on Facebook and just share your impressions. Okay, easy, but I work English for 20 years. Of course, it depends on your experience and how long you have been practicing English. Okay, so colleagues, it was so nice to have you today. And I invite you tomorrow to join us tomorrow and play together. If you like playing, I think it's one of the most useful ways to practice English or any other language. Just playing, forget about the grammar, make mistakes, and just be in the flow. Let's do it tomorrow together. The same time, the same place, 12 o'clock. So see you tomorrow, colleagues. Bye-bye.